Hello, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World, and I'm your host, Jaralma Tushnjaral. On the News Mongolia today, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Mongolia delivers a lecture on Mongolia-China relations at the Mongolian Academy of Sciences. Mongolian scientist Maral is a senior advisor at the UK Innovation and Technology Centre. Australian Ambassador Katie Smith awarded the Golden Grege. For the news, stay tuned. Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the People's Republic of China to Mongolia, Shi Mingjuan, delivered a lecture at the Mongolian Academy of Sciences on March 25th as part of its Ambassador's Podium Lecture Series. The Ambassador's Podium Lecture Series is co-hosted by the Presidium of the Mongolian Academy of Sciences and the Institute of International Studies of the Mongolian Academy of Sciences. The president of the Mongolian Academy of Sciences, Dimbril Sambo, officially opened the event. During her lecture, Ambassador Shi Mingjuan discussed China's high-quality development policy, the future of Mongolia-China relations, and opportunities for enhancing cooperation in science, technology, culture, and education.
We have established a chemical technology laboratory in collaboration with the Institute of Chemical Technology as part of the Belt and Road Initiative. Working with the Institute of Astronomy and Geophysics of the Mongolian Academy of Sciences, we have set up 10 earthquake monitoring stations and 2 magnetic observation peaks in Mongolia, which were completed last year. The data from these stations is being directly transmitted to and analyzed by the National Earthquake Information Center of China and the National Earthquake Information Center of Mongolia. Establishing an earthquake data processing center has been a major achievement for this institute.
Our two countries collaborate in many areas, particularly in education and humanitarian work. One clear example of this is that through local administrations, the Chinese government provides scholarships for 500 Mongolian students to study in China. Mongolia is also an observer state of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. The organization has declared this year the Year of the Sustainable Development. Within this framework, the two countries are working together on over 100 projects. I would like to emphasize that China, Mongolia, and Russia will have even more collaborative involvement on the international stage in the future. Over 30 doctors and around 40 master's degree holders and researchers in Mongolia have obtained academic degrees in China. In the last 5 years, the two countries have jointly implemented 18 research projects. As of 2024, Mongolia maintains diplomatic relations with all 193 United Nations member states, and the Mongolian Academy of Sciences collaborates with researchers and institutions in over 50 foreign countries. This year, Mongolian Academy of Sciences plans to renew agreements with several partner institutions and engage in major joint research projects, contributing significantly to scientific progress and the nation's development. Mongolian scientist Maral has garnered widespread recognition for groundbreaking research in the United Kingdom. She is currently serving as a senior advisor at the UK government-funded Innovation and Technology Centre, a recipient of the prestigious Keeley Senior Scholarship from Oxford University, where Maral completed a PhD in engineering focusing on sustainable mining and safety. Her doctoral research was on developing an innovative system that utilized satellite data and artificial intelligence to enhance safety and sustainability in mining operations, particularly in monitoring large-scale infrastructure like tailing dams to prevent potential collapse. This is my dream. My PhD project explored how space technology and AI can be used to make mining operations safer and more sustainable. One of the key applications involves developing systems to prevent infrastructure failures, like tailings dam collapses. This research is particularly meaningful to me because I've always envisioned using these technologies to contribute to Mongolia's future. I see a great opportunity to leverage these technologies in Mongolia, not just in mining, but also in protecting our natural resources, attracting foreign investment, and advancing sustainable development.
Mongolian researchers are making significant contributions in Germany, the Netherlands, the US, Japan, and other countries. Although Mongolia may not yet have the full infrastructure to support advanced research, having Mongolian scientists working abroad is an advantage that strengthens our global connections and expertise.
Some people worry that many young Mongolians are leaving the country, but I think it's important for them to go abroad, broaden their horizons, and gain global exposure. That knowledge can eventually benefit Mongolia.
Many young people around the world are working in this field. Like them, I also have the opportunity to participate and work in this area if the chance arises. Although I may not be able to go and work in Mongolia right now, I, along with other young Mongolians I know who are conducting research in this field, am interested in supporting research efforts and providing advice to help those working in Mongolia.
Even after living abroad for 17 or 18 years, no place feels like home. Mongolia is always Mongolia. I have been away for a long time, and now I feel it's time to return and contribute to my homeland. You're watching News Mongolia. Now let's take a look at Mongolian current affairs. On March 25th, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Mongolia Battutug Batmokh met with Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Commonwealth of Australia to Mongolia, Katie Smith, upon the completion of her term in Mongolia. Minister Battutug Batmokh noted appreciation for the two sides' efforts to maintain active political dialogue, intensify economic cooperation, trade and investment, and expand the scope of bilateral relations with Australia as a key partner in the Asia-Pacific region. The foreign minister also highlighted the ongoing work to elevate bilateral relations to a comprehensive partnership. Minister Battutug thanked Ambassador Smith for her dedication to strengthening Mongolia-Australia relations during her tenure. As a token of gratitude, the minister presented her with the Golden Grege, a traditional honor awarded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Mongolia, and wished the ambassador success in her future endeavors. Ambassador Smith expressed her satisfaction with the advancements of Mongolia-Australia relations in recent years, particularly in education, mining, and tourism. The ambassador also conveyed her sincere appreciation to the leadership and staff of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Mongolia for extending full support throughout her tenure. On March 25th, Minister of Foreign Affairs Battutug Batmokh met with the Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Japan to Mongolia, Igawahara Masaru. During the meeting, Minister Battutug thanked Ambassador Igawahara for his crucial role in facilitating her official visit to Japan as an honored guest, which was organized at the invitation of Japan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The visit resulted in meaningful outcomes and fruitful discussions. Ambassador Igawahara reiterated his commitment to strengthening high-level political dialogue, advancing economic and investment initiatives, and expanding bilateral cooperation in sectors such as education, culture, public engagement, and local collaboration. Here's the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Next, our program will turn our attention to foreign news, partnered with international news agencies. NATO Secretary General urged alliance members to remain united as European nations strengthen their defense capabilities. His appeal comes after the United States signaled that Europe must take greater responsibility for its own security, shifting its strategic focus toward Asia and domestic concerns. Trust within 32 member alliances has reached a new low, raising concerns about NATO's future stability.
To take the floor.
Mark Rutte's warning comes as Europe moves towards self-resilience in defense, mirroring its efforts to reduce dependence on Russian energy following the Ukraine war. European nations are increasing investment in their own military industries, while boosting purchases of European-made defense equipment. This shift underscores growing uncertainty over long-term U.S. commitments to European security.
I know there are questions about the strength of the transatlantic bond and the United States' commitment to European security. There is tough rhetoric. There are difficult debates between Europe and America over trade and tariffs. And there are calls to revive ideas of European autonomy. Let me be absolutely clear. This is not the time to go it alone. Not for Europe or North America. The global security challenges are too great for any of us to face on our own. When it comes to keeping Europe and North America safe, there is no alternative to NATO. Without the US, UK, Turkey, Canada, Norway and Iceland, it is impossible to imagine the defense of Europe. And nothing can replace America's nuclear umbrella, the ultimate guarantor of our security. A strong transatlantic alliance remains the bedrock of our defense. And stronger European allies are a unique strategic asset, which allows the US to promote peace through strength on the global stage. When it comes to security and defense, I'm absolutely confident that the United States remains committed to NATO and to Article 5.
As Vice President J.D. Vance visits Greenland, Trump hasn't ruled out military action to seize the Danish territory, worrying NATO. He insists NATO must stay strong and relevant.
Yes, Europe needs to know that Uncle Sam still has our back. But America also needs to know that its NATO allies will step up and play their full part, without restrictions and without capability gaps. It's only fair. Reassurance is a two-way street. The US commitment to NATO comes with a clear expectation that European allies and Canada take more responsibility for our shared security. So, at our summit in The Hague, we will begin a new chapter for our transatlantic alliance, where we will build a stronger, fair and more lethal NATO to face a more dangerous world.
He pledged NATO's devastating response to any attack as 23 members meet the 2% defense spending goal. Poland's Prime Minister urged preparation for US-Russia talks on Ukraine. All right, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow with more news and updates. Goodbye.